Can you be absolutely certain that the world you see right now is the objective truth? Or is it merely a small fragment of reality? Is it just a tiny piece cut to the size of what you currently know? This is the fundamental question of our existence in this era. We live in an unprecedented age of information. With a single finger, we can access hundreds of millions of pieces of knowledge instantly. However, it is a strange time where many people find themselves trapped in simple thoughts and increasingly narrow perspectives. In the past, in agricultural societies, knowledge was a tool for survival. It was about knowing the seasons and the land. During the Industrial Revolution, it became a technology to increase productivity, fueling the growth of nations and industries. In the modern era, knowledge evolved into a weapon for survival in fierce competition. But today, we face a new paradigm shift. Now, as artificial intelligence rapidly replaces human knowledge, it is no longer just about information. It is the final criterion of human existence. The problem is clear. Information is overflowing, but our understanding is lacking. Knowledge is vast, but our thinking is not deep. While more people know many things, those who can truly interpret and find meaning are becoming increasingly rare. The core insight can be summarized in one sentence. Knowledge is not about accumulation. It is a tool to expand your frame of interpretation. When two people look at the same reality, one might see a crisis while the other sees a golden opportunity. That difference does not come from the amount of information you possess, but from the structure through which you view the world. Having knowledge means more than knowing facts. It means being able to see the world from a multitude of perspectives. Imagine a young man walking past a small cafe. To someone with no specific knowledge, it is just a space where coffee is sold. However, someone who has studied economics will look at the pricing strategy and the market positioning of that small business. A person who understands management will analyze the flow of the customers and the efficiency of the operations. Those who understand psychology can read the emotional flow of the customers and the subtle atmosphere of the interior design. And the one who has studied the humanities will interpret the stories and the deeper meanings embedded within that physical space. Though it is the same physical space, an entirely different world unfolds depending on the knowledge you bring to it. Knowledge does not necessarily change reality itself, but it fundamentally changes the dimension of the reality you experience. Let us look at another example involving two people who experience the exact same failure in their endeavors. One person says, "I have failed," and chooses to stop right there. They see failure as an endpoint in a personal defeat. The other person says, "I have gained data," and decides to try again with a new strategy and a better understanding. This difference is not a matter of emotion or willpower. It is a matter of interpretation, and that interpretation comes from knowledge. Knowledge is the profound ability to turn random events into meaningful insights and lessons for the future. The core message is clear. Knowledge is not a choice, but an expansion. It is the widening of your internal horizons. Learning is not just a tool for competition. It is the essential condition for achieving true intellectual and personal freedom. Those who do not know are trapped by their environment. Those who know can interpret and transcend their circumstances. The transformation you will gain is certain. First, you will develop the ability to interpret problems structurally without fear. Second, your vision to discover opportunities within the same environment will expand far beyond what you thought possible. Third, the depth with which you understand the thoughts and behaviors of others will change fundamentally. Finally, remember this. The world is not scary because it is wide. It is only narrow and frustrating when you do not know it. Study is not a choice. It is an escape from the narrow confines of a limited life into a world of endless possibility. Think about it with a smile. Living without learning is like having a powerful smartphone without a Wi-Fi connection. It has all the functions and potential, but it cannot connect to the vast network of the world. Don't let your life be disconnected. Let's dive deeper into how different branches of knowledge provide these frames. Consider the power of historical understanding. History allows us to see the present not as a random moment, but as the culmination of centuries of human decisions and events. Science gives us a frame of causality and evidence. It teaches us to ask why and how with a structured, logical approach. From the microscopic to the cosmic, science reveals the hidden patterns that govern the physical universe we inhabit. Philosophy challenges our very assumptions. It asks us to define justice, truth, and what it means to live a good life. In the silence of philosophical thought, we find the internal compass that guides us through the complexities of the modern world. Economics is the study of incentives and resources. It helps us understand the hidden forces that drive global trade and personal choices. By understanding economic principles, we can navigate a world where value and cost are often more than they appear on the surface. Art and literature allow us to inhabit the lives of others. They expand our empathy and our appreciation for the beauty of the human spirit. Through the eyes of an artist, we see colors and emotions that we might have otherwise overlooked in our daily routines. The true power comes when we synthesize these different frames of knowledge. This is when our world truly begins to expand. Just as a prism breaks light into a spectrum, knowledge breaks a single reality into a rich tapestry of meaning and opportunity. This expansion is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong process of curiosity, questioning, and growth. Every book you read, every conversation you have, and every new skill you acquire adds another dimension to your world. In the age of AI, our ability to think critically and interpret uniquely is our most valuable asset. AI can process, but it cannot truly mean. Our role is to provide the wisdom, the ethics, and the creative direction that technology alone cannot replicate. This is not a burden. It is an empowerment. Knowledge gives you the agency to shape your own narrative in a rapidly changing world. You become the architect of your own experience, building a life that is rich, varied, and profoundly meaningful. When faced with uncertainty, knowledge provides the light to see the path forward. It turns fear into curiosity. Instead of shrinking from what you don't understand, you move toward it, eager to learn, to adapt, and to grow. Knowledge also connects us. It allows us to communicate across cultures, across time, and across different walks of life. It is the bridge that allows us to share our insights and to build a collective wisdom that benefits all of humanity. We stand on the shoulders of giants. The knowledge we acquire today is a legacy passed down through generations of thinkers. From the first philosophers to the modern scientists, we are part of a continuous journey of human exploration and discovery. Now, it is your turn to take this journey, to challenge your own frames of interpretation and to see how much wider your world can become. Don't settle for the small fragment. Reach for the whole puzzle. Reach for the depth and the breadth that knowledge offers. My mission is to help you expand your thinking through the power of humanities and structured learning. Together we can nourish your intellect and your soul, ensuring that your world never stops growing. I invite you to join me on this path. Expand your mind through the humanities and join our growing community of learners. Please subscribe and like this video to support our mission of making the world a broader and more meaningful place for everyone. Thank you for your time and your curiosity. Remember, your world is as big as you choose to make it. See you in the next lesson. For more insights and inquiries, you can reach out to Jongmoon Co., also known as James Co., at the email provided. Let your soul grow through the wisdom of the humanities. We look forward to connecting with you on this journey of discovery. Always keep learning. Always keep growing. The world is waiting for you to see its true dimensions. Stay curious. Thank you for watching. Here are the related topics for your further exploration. Explore these themes to deepen your understanding. Use these search terms to find more content that will help you expand your horizons and master the art of interpretation. Power of knowledge, thought expansion methods, humanities study, self-development strategies, AI-era competencies, essence of learning. Once again, please subscribe and stay connected. Let us enrich your spirit for a long time to come. Have a wonderful day. Expansion begins with a single thought. What will your next thought be? Goodbye for now.